Welcome back everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Conan by Monolith, Season 5, Episode 4. We are playing the Kitai expansion set and we're doing the smoke screen scenario. So we're on turn 4. The premise is simple. There's a tower. It is the tower that we just completed the bloody burglary in our last game. So as a part of kind of a campaign move, our heroes got captured at the end of the last episode, and now they were started out in the dungeon of the tower, and they've been fighting their way up. Unfortunately, as they escaped, as you can see in this picture here, fire broke out in the basement level. It spread to the first level, spread to the second level. Now our heroes are up on the third level as the fire is going up, and just like in this image here, fire will eventually reach up to the top of the tower. Our heroes have to jump down from the top down to the lake, back on ground floor, and that's the victory condition. They also need to leave with the head of Shungmian, the villain. So actually, our heroes are now on the third floor. Conan, Civitas, and Shentu have experienced a bit of damage, and we're going to jump right into turn 4. Before we start, quick shout out to the sponsors, our other channel, Pontus Fathom Press, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, available in stores now. The deep dive into the ancient Egyptian connection between Cthulhu lore and Lost Atlantis. Upcoming book, next one is Hermeticism of Hastur, should be releasing by middle of this year, and Alchemy of Azathoth soon after that. So these are in proof. We'll be doing some publishing of some notes of these on our other channel. We'll be doing some podcasts on them. We've got a podcast out on Necromancy of Nyarlathotep if you want to check it out. And for this channel, liking, subscribing, sharing, your comments below, super appreciated. Let's get into turn 4. So as a part of the turn, we can roll back our 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will recover some of our tokens for each of our players, and starting out on turn 4. So turn 4, we see we've got Conan, Civitas, and Shuntu up against these honor guards. So definitely we'll check this out. We'll get our heroes to get their position ready. We'll also just throw in a token at the stairwell. The flames are literally right below them. They've just escaped the flames. You can see in this map here, there's carpets. It's a wooden tower. There's some bamboo and parchments, books on tables, lots of dry material just going up on fire, paperwork on the giant wooden table. All of that is ablaze. Our heroes are right ahead of it. They also have in their charter, get the head of Shunmian. So let's jump into it first with attack against the honor guard. Conan, again, will try to do one of his sweeping attacks. He will place in his token, move token and weapon tokens, give themselves some ability to re-roll if necessary, and we'll jump right into it. So first off, Conan has got 3 tokens plus his battle axe token. We'll go in for a sweeping blow, a circular blow with the battle axe. He's got that, as we know in the attack skills. The circular blow, any extra damage done by the circular blow can strike across multiple enemies. So let's have Conan go ahead and do that. The honor guard, they have 2 armor and 2 hit points. Sorry, 2 armor and 2 hit points. So we need a bunch of 4s here. So let's go ahead. We've got 3, 4, 4, and 2. So first honor guard, hit, killed. Second honor guard, hit and killed. Third armor guard, it's like Conan does a massive swing, chops one down, chops two down, and the sword sort of rests on the armor. These guys have got some great chainmail. If you check them out, like so, you can imagine Conan's sword stopping on this guy's armor. We got a painting video for these guys too, if you want to go check that out. So Conan's gone first. We will give those guards each their own attack before the end of the round, just out of a. Let's just grab the AI card out of this as well. And yeah, so 2 is the honor guard. So we'll use the AI card here to indicate that this is the honor guard that gets activated. We shall move them and move the 2 coin across for them. So using those AI cards really helps to make what is usually another role of the Overlord, makes it easier to make it a one-player game. So we have links down below to check that out. If you check out our game setup for Conan, maybe Season 1, there's a playthrough there of how to use the solo decks. Season 1 or Season 2, you guys can check it out in the description below. Okay, so next up is Shentu. Shentu will also roll double swords and his 2 die. And he also gets a 4. Last honor guard is down. And that puts everyone in a good spot for this turn. So let's go ahead now and then have Civitas. He will go ahead and move past into the doorway here where Shungmian is, and will do an attack on Shungmian. So once again, he can also do the attack. Now, as you guys may know, when Shungmian fights, there's a doppelganger that takes the damage. So we can use that doppelganger at first to take 5 damage. So Civitas will go first with his damage, and we'll sort of roll that up. He'll also do a reroll for one of his die here. Okay, so he only does 3 damage. Shuangmian has 1 armor, so 2 damage goes through to the doppelganger. So let's have the doppelganger takes 2 out of 5 damage and still has hit points there. We'll go ahead also and do the honor guards. I think at this point all the honor guard has been slayed, so we can reduce this honor guard to that and reduce this honor guard here. So they are now out of the game. Honor guard killed off. We still have javelin throws. We still have Kitaean guard, and we still have some dogs down below. So let's give the honor guard their shot. Just flip this back over for a second. Honor guard is 2 dice. So for their, so let's say against Conan, against Civitas, against Shentu, and against Civitas. So we've got 2, 1, and 3. So Conan will try to do a blocking move. He can use his axe to block against the 3, and he'll do a reroll as well. Blocks 2, so Conan takes 1 damage. Civitas and Shentu also take a damage before these 3 honor guards are out of the game. So let's knock them out. And now Shuangmian has the power to attack a character using the mental torture. So basically, Shuangmian will mental torture across to Civitas, and that is just a die, no defense. So that is 2 damage. Only can cast it once per turn, so 2 damage from Civitas goes down. So Civitas is quite wrecked there. Let's go ahead and have Conan, because no one has moved yet, come in to fight the doppelganger, to fight Shungmian, and Shentu will fight the doppelganger. So Shentu goes ahead first with 2. 2 swords, does another... I'll have to do a reroll on that one. So armor is 1, does 3 damage, and the doppelganger is killed. But it still leaves Shuangmian aware to do another attack. So Shuangmian can also attack Conan with weapon attack of 2. So let's have her attack Conan, or him attack Conan. I guess he's a wizard, but it looks kind of like a woman's garb there, but it's fine. Snake Eyes, let's have that be a reroll. Put a reroll here on the board for... Misses again. And I think Conan will go ahead, use 2 more attacks here. And the axe. 3, 4. That's going to be 3 more damage. So that leaves 2 damage. And then Shentu with his double knives will go ahead and do the last attack. 2. Let's put a reroll here. 6. And out of 2, that's beheading. So we've beheaded Shuangmian. Beheaded by combined forces of Civitas, Conan, and Shentu. So now we'll use that token. So the rules basically say if we use this token, we can have this represent the head of Shungmian. So let's go ahead to the rule book for 1 second here and just take a look at the scenario rules. So it says special rules. The 2 stones are blocked. They cannot jump out those windows. A character with a climb may move from level 2 to level 3. Shungmian, the Overlord cannot move Shungmian into a level on fire. When Shungmian dies, remove his model and place his life token in the same area. Okay, here's his life token in the same area. This represents his head. A hero with the head's area may perform a simple manipulation to pick it up. It has the value of 2. So let's have Civitas come in, and he can do a simple manipulation roll. And he will roll that with the red die. And he can... let's move these down here. Let's move 1 more reroll for him. And he doesn't pick it up. So let's have Conan. Shentu. Shentu is the one who beheaded. Shentu can go ahead and pick it up. Okay, Shentu gets the 2. Shentu picks up the head. So we'll just leave that here. And now we need to crawl on the outside of the tower to get to the top. We can't go through this window. So basically we have to go up from here to level 4. So let's just represent now that the fire is into this room. Something like, oh no, they can climb up these main stairs. So they can go, their finish of their move is 1, 2, 3, 4. They're moved into the central stairwell that takes them up to the top tower floor. And we can go ahead and move the fire pieces now into the room here. So now the entire 3rd floor is on fire. Our heroes have moved up into the top tower. They're quite damaged. I think Conan's probably in the best shape of everyone. So let's dredge their activity tokens. Conan as well. We will progress the turn counter to turn number 5. We need to get out of this castle by the end of turn number 7. We'll also mark Shuang Mian. 1 token goes across for Shuang Mian. We'll move to the 8th position. The spell is already cast, so no going back on that. And that is going to wrap it up for turn number 4. So we will be back. So yeah, for the next turn, check out the link above. We will continue the final battle of this. So basically what we're looking at for the next turn is a very weakened party combating 2 javelin throwers and 2 Katayan guards up on the roof. And then finally, they'll have to climb down a bit and jump into this pool. And I think that the climbing down and the jumping, we can explore those rules in the next turn. But there is special rules for part 2. So now a character in the area, yeah, we can do these dives that are here. And we can look at that dive logic. Any character here or here may perform a dive down into the pool, and then they can see what kind of damage they take. So flames have ripped through level basement 1, 2, and now 3. Heroes are ready to take out the final villains and do a dive. See you in the next turn. Leave some comments below, and talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.